Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to share with you all my recipe for the ultimate lobster roll. So if you'd like to see how to make this, keep watching. Okay guys, to make this I have my lobster tails in my pot with water. I'm going to go in with some salt because we want to add some flavor to the lobster meat itself. And I'm going to bring this up to a simmer. We're going to be cooking the lobster until it's halfway cooked. We're going to be cooking it after we take it out of the shell, adding some more flavor to it, so you don't want to cook it too much when you do this first step. So once that happens, then we'll take it out of the shell and we'll go on to the second step. Okay, in the meantime, while we're waiting for our lobster to cook, let's prepare the sauce. And to start this off, I'm going into my bowl with some mayo. Okay, so to my mayo, I'm going to go in with some lemon or lime pepper sauce. If you don't have this, you can just squeeze in some lime juice or lemon juice into the mayo. In goes some celery salt, and the celery salt is very important for this recipe. I'm also going to go in with a few pepper flakes, which is totally optional. I'm going to add in a squeeze of Dijon mustard and some paprika, and give that a mix. Now once you've mixed in everything, you want to go ahead and taste this and make sure it's balanced and it's to your liking. It's good. Now I'm going to, after tasting it and it's perfect, go in and chop in some chives. Now these are chives and not scythe as we say in Trinidad. This is a very fine chive. The flavor of this is different to the big scallion or what we call scythe. And I'm also going to chop in a few parsley leaves. Just a few. Feel free to add as much or as little as you like, and just give that a mix. Now all we have to do is wait for the lobster to put it in here. Okay, so the lobster is finished cooking. It has turned pink and it has that type of a C shape. It's forming. That's how you'll know it's there. You don't want it to get all the way curly because then it'll be overcooked. So now I'm going to take this out. I'm going to let it cool down. I'll take the meat out, chop up the meat, and then we'll move on to the next step. Okay guys, now you're going to put up a skillet or a frying pan, and here I'm going to go in with some garlic butter. I have this pre-made and in my refrigerator. It's just some salted butter with some grated garlic, and you can just put that together and put it here in your pan. Allow that to melt. Now this is going to add some more flavor to the lobster. Of course, if you wanted to omit this step, feel free to. If you're omitting this step, make sure you cook your lobster properly. Okay, now I'm going to drop in my chopped lobster meat that I cooked halfway earlier. And now you see the reason why I cooked it halfway is because it's going to be cooking again here in this garlic butter. So you're going to cook the lobster in your garlic butter until it's thoroughly cooked. Don't overcook it. You just want to make sure the meat is nice and pink. It looks opaque, and that's how you'll know it's done. So I would say about a minute or less, and then this will be ready. So guys, what I did was I went ahead and I removed half of my mixture and I put it aside. I don't want this to be drowning with the sauce, so if anyone wants sauce, they can always take from the top and add it to their rolls. But I like doing this because I don't like to drown the lobster itself with that sauce. So this is enough sauce in here. As I'm mixing, if I need more, I can always adjust. Now make sure your lobster cools out properly before adding it in here, because remember this is mayo and you don't want the oils to start separating. And we're going to drop in the lobster meat. Okay, so the next ingredient that is going to go in here, which is not traditional to this recipe, is some shredded cabbage and shredded carrots. Just a little. It's going to add that crunchy element to this dish. If it is you didn't want to put it, of course feel free to omit it. So I'm just going to toss You see, it's a very little of the cabbage. You just want that crunch in there. It's gonna make this lobster roll, it's gonna take it over the top. So imagine you're eating, it's like a coleslaw with lobster in there. So it's like a lobster coleslaw. So once mixed in, taste and adjust your salt, and you see it has just the right amount of dressing in there. Had I left all of the dressing, it would have drowned it. So now all I'm gonna do now is place these into my rolls, and then it's time to eat. Okay guys, to assemble this lobster roll, I'm using some hot dog buns, but these are brioche buns. Feel free to use whatever you have on hand, and all we have to do is fill our rolls with that delicious lobster coleslaw mix. Okay, to garnish, I'm just putting on some chopped chives. Okay guys, that's it. That's your lobster roll. How amazingly delicious does this look? So tasty, full of flavor, and the extra benefit of having the little bit of coleslaw in there takes it over the top. So if you guys enjoyed today's recipe, comment down below and let me know if you try it. Thank you all so much for watching. Please remember to like, share and subscribe. Hit the bell next to the subscribe button so you'll be notified every time I post a new video. Stay safe, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!